But let's move into our favorite topic, our weekly topic, where we talk about the dampest of dudes, the soggiest of shooters, the moistest of men. These are our wet boys, the guys that absolutely went off in the past week, that crowned themselves, that had magnificent performances. These are our wet boys. Ricky, start us off with your wet boy.
Well, I mean, I mentioned him last week. I'm going to go ahead and mention him again. Nick's probably going to love me for 2 weeks in a row because I've joined Dave's bandwagon. And I've just become a Memphis bandwagoner. I'm trying to think of something that's like PlayStation Pony, but I can't think of another M word that would fit with Memphis.
I don't know.
So I'm basically riding the Grizzly train right now, and I'm going to go with, you guys may know him as Ja, but it's Demetrius Jamel Morant is my wet boy. I mean, yeah, he only had 8 points in the last game against the Cavs, but he damn near almost murdered a guy. Murdered a great veteran in this league, a trade asset that people are trying to get for playoff runs. Ja's been playing great this week, giving him that wet boy, keeping the rookies happy.
Yeah, if he finishes over Kevin Love, like that's a poster for the rest of our lives.
I thought he did it first, and then I watched it, and I was
the
like,
ball
oh,
went
he
like
didn't.
18 feet off camera. That's why. Like that thing was like, but it was great. Yeah, I love John Morant.
Probably the best missed dunk ever. It's that or LeBron in Game 7 over Draymond. What those moments could have been.
Yeah.
But man, it was the freeze frame of it too. It was just insane.
Yeah.
But that dude's gonna break his knees.
Oh,
I mean,
no, he's got Derrick Rose.
he does
all
not
over
know
him.
how to land.
Terrified
At all. He's gonna tear everything.
Yeah, no, he's pretty good at basketball though. Called it. So my wet boy this week though, I'm going with KP. Let's be honest. We were all waiting for the breakout moment for Kristaps Porzingis, and I love the fact that it lined up. Like Luka's, last healthy game basically was Kristaps was just starting to hit his stride, and since Luka's been out, they've been able to compete in games. Actually, they ended the Bucks win streak, and Kristaps has been so good. 5 straight 20-point games, 4 straight 20 and 10 games, knocking down clutch threes, providing defense. Like, he has finally hit his stride, and we've been waiting because guess what? He hasn't played basketball in like a year and a half. Mm-hmm. So it's all right, well, it's just got to take a little time to get going, and this is perfect because I didn't expect them to be in these games. This was like the run without Luka. I was like, right off, and then when Luka comes back, we'll see them push back in the playoffs. Instead, he's holding his zone out there, and this team is playing great team basketball, and all credit to Rick Carlisle for that.
I'm sorry, I have to bring this up. The Tampa Bay Bucks on their first play after the Texans punted, fumbled the ball. They now have 4 turnovers, and it's barely even the second quarter. This is just fucking ridiculous. My wet boy is someone also ridiculous. Crowned himself. We talked about him earlier. Giannis Antetokounmpo, 37 points per game over the past 4 games, 10 boards, 5 assists, 59% from the field, and 42% from 3. We talked about how dangerous he would be if he starts hitting that more consistently. Even if the shot's still ugly looking, he can still be more effective. Guys will have to start respecting him more, guard him out more near the 3-point line, and then he'll just be able to, literally dominate the NBA. So Giannis Antetokounmpo has been a blast to watch. Dude's a stud. So shout out to Giannis Antetokounmpo. We talked about him already in the podcast, about him possibly already being the best player in the NBA. So definitely go check that out if you have not already. But Ricky, you ready for your segment, your time to shine, your time to tell us how bad we are at fantasy basketball in our 16-team league with all of our friends and pals.
I actually had a question before we get into fantasy, and this also gives me a little bit of time to get it going.
Yeah.
Because I was like, oh shit, we got to do fantasy. But one of the things we talked about it before was that tournament that they wanted to add, the in-season tournament.
Yep.
And apparently sources say that a $1 million per player prize is mulled for the proposed in-season tournament.
Yeah.
Is that enough? $1 million per player on the winning team?
It's not bad, but it's not great. I mean, it means a lot for the guys at the end of the bench.
Yeah, for like a LeBron, it doesn't matter, but for like Kendrick Nunn, who I think is still on a rookie contract, $1 million is pretty damn nice.
That doubles the salary on the year almost.
Yeah. So I mean,
plus
that
is
part's
LeBron
nice.
going to be playing in that game?
Well, yeah, the whole thing is it's only a 78 game year as part of this proposal. Like, I don't know. I don't think this proposal won't go through. There's just a lot of stuff that they want to tweak and negotiate over. I don't think it's worth it yet. I think they got some more work to do.
Well, getting into the fantasy, because now I was able to pull it up. We're still in ninth. The top 5 is at number 5, King E. Number 4, TJ McConnell Fan Club, Jake. Shout out to number 2, Sam, killing it.
Yep.
He was over 100. He's not over 100 right now, but he's the second person in our league, leading points, leading rebounds, and he's just killing it also in steals, 3-pointers made, free throw percentage. Like, he's killing it. And he's even said in our Discord that Brad Stevens' army better be scared because he's coming for that top spot.
Look who's hurt on his team now.
We're at 9.
Yep.
That's basically where we're at.
We're middle of the pack. We're striking distance.
So we're number 2. Yeah, striking distance. It's
not out of it yet.
We're bad at rebounds. We're dead last in rebounds still, and we are duty. We're 13th in field goal percentage.
Yeah.
So, I mean, those are the 2 big ones. Also, we're not great. We're middle of the pack in assists and just above middle of the pack in points. So that's where we sit right now. Rebounds were still just disgusting.
Well, we were like 60 behind last week. Like there was, or 60 or 80 behind the second to last place. So like it wasn't close.
Yeah.
So we definitely could use a boost for a big man, but it's just not working out. Not working out this year. I don't know.
Yeah,
suck.
last 15. Well, it also doesn't help.
I mailed it in like 3 weeks ago.
In the last 15, it's like TJ Warren only gets 4 rebounds per game. Lillard only gets 4 a game, and I'm not saying drop any of those guys. Devonta Graham only gets 4.
He's been having a rough stretch.
Rondé Hollis Jefferson's only getting 3. Jermichael Green's only getting 1. So
who's been grabbing 1?
Jermichael Green. Jermichael Green is grabbing 1.
I heard Jamarco.
Just run with it.
I heard an R in there.
Roll with it.
Just making sure.
The words all just mush together, and the words come out of the mouth.
He got the starting letter. He got the
wrong.
last letter. Just move on.
I think that we still have Depot, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So I mean, I don't know. I think it's too late for even him to make an impact. Who was our first draft pick too?
Lillard.
No,
Kawhi.
Yeah, it was Kawhi. I think that's probably the biggest thing that hurts us too.
Yeah.
The fact that we're in a 16-game league and the guy's not playing as much as you'd hope he would be for a number 1 player. It was probably where we went wrong picking Kawhi over everybody else. It sucks because we were champions last year. Maybe we just gotta make a change.
We gotta revise our.
But we already did. Am I technically Paxton now because I'm more hands off than I was last year? And you're now Gar Forman.
I just assumed that you were doing the same thing you were last year. I am not checking the team as much. I guess I'm gonna have to. This is the 3rd week that I say this, and then I just forget because I'm like, oh, Sean checks it.
No one checks
because that's just what I did. I made a move, by the way.
So I finally got to pass it off.
Yeah, I just made a move. Jermichael Green's no longer on our team. Okay. Marquise Chris is. So
sounds great.
There we go.
All right.
Trying to add some rebounding.
Team Marquise Chris on?
The Golden State Warriors.
Yeah, sounds right. That sounds about right. It would have said Houston, Cleveland, Golden State.
Is Scale available? Can we get Scale and Chris together?
Gotta be available.
Let's see. I almost picked up Boban.
Can we just pick up the 2016 NBA draft class?
You know who? Okay, guys. Now read with me on this one. I say we go ultimate upside here. We just gamble and we pick up John Wall. Have you seen there was
Scale is available.
Oh, we're picking up Scale.
He's grabbing up 5.1 rebounds per game
and assists.
Who am I dropping?
He's also getting assists too.
Who am I dropping?
I don't know, but I'm just saying John Wall yammed one down in practice literally yesterday and looks perfectly fine.
Did he?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So it's now the question of all right, we all said he's probably not coming back, but what if he does though?
Where did you find that? I want to see that.
It was on r/NBA.
Okay.
Because they're joking around about the write-off for him. If he doesn't play this year, they can have insurance cover 80% of his salary back to the team. And it's this whole thing. They're like, yeah, but that's only if the doctors don't medically clear him. And they're like, I don't know, this looks like he's medically cleared to me. And it's just him throwing down in practice. Like, oh shit, I guess he looks like he's in shape to play basketball in January.
See, the question is, who would we drop? Because
we have an empty spot.
No. That's because I picked up Scale.
Oh, okay.
JaVale McGee gives us 6 rebounds per game.
Yeah, I'm not dropping JaVale.
Jakob Poeltl gives us 6 per game, and Brook Lopez gives us 5 per game.
We can't really drop any of those guys. We need to drop somebody who doesn't do dick for us.
I mean, TJ Warren does dick for us. I think Devonta Graham does dick for us.
I think once Victor Oladipo is
Wagner,
healthy...
you know what? Wagner's out. No one's going to pick up Wagner.
Probably not. What's he been doing lately, though? Like, that's-
Lately, he's been good. But how long is he out for? That's the thing.
his game log, he hasn't played
He's
a game.
missed 5 straight games
Yeah, so
with
I mean,
an ankle sprain.
Yeah, fucking drop him.
Okay.
He's been great, but I love him, and we're going to drop him because someone who actually plays the big game
Oh,
gets
no,
minutes.
this is for John Wall.
Oh! Okay.
We just picked up John Wall.
Sure, why not?
Yeah.
The
Did you find the
insurance
clip?
policy.
Yeah, so it was in Detroit in the layup line. No one was around, and we threw it up. It was like a dunk contest dunk right
Yeah.
before the restricted area, reverse jam. It was all right. It wasn't that clean.
But the whole point is, if he can do that, how far away from game ready is he?
He's sweating a lot and not playing in what's it called?
He's not homeless John Wall, though, like
No.
we saw during the offseason where it looked like he
No,
gained
that
about
was the Olympic.
the
team.
Olympics. Yeah. That looked awful, John Wall. I think he could play in the spring. The question is, are they going to put him out there and risk, for a nothing season? I don't know.
Let's leave him for now. I don't think anyone's gonna pick him up, and if anyone picks him up, good on them.
All
Yeah.
right.
All right, all right. Let us know what you think down in the comments below about our fantasy team being shit or our Wet Boys.
Yep.
Shout out to John Morant. Shout out to Giannis Antetokounmpo, and shout out to Kristaps Porzingis for being our Wet Boys of the week.